Hi folks, welcome to Ballynahinch in West Connemara. I'm Simon and we're here on the part of the Connemara Greenway. It's a newly opened stretch Greenway, cycleway, opened February 2021. This stretch is approximately 2 kilometres, between 1.5 and 2 kilometres in length. About an estimate of that. So we're coming into the townland of Ballynahinch. It was an estate developed to coincide with the Clifton to Galway Railway in 1895. So the estate was built in the latter end of the 19th century, Victoria style engineering. It was built to coincide with the railway because Ballynahinch was a major railway station. A lot of important people stayed in the Ballynahinch estate and castle. A lot of merchants from the UK stayed in Ballynahinch, such as India. Major Indian merchant stayed here. He was mostly resident at the Ballynahinch estate during the 19th century, and he used the railway as a transport from Galway all towards Ballynahinch. So it was very popular at the time. The railway is now closed, so it closed in 1935. From 1895 it was built and services commenced that time. So just a quick word, we're coming up to the Iron Girder Bridge, a railway bridge built by the Midwestern Great Railway Company. They were based in Dublin and London. So the Midwest Great Western Railway was a railway company ran by British authorities at the time. And they developed railways all over Ireland, including regional railways along the west coast, south coast, mainly to serve the local population at the time, due to famine relief works, post-famine relief works in order to develop the economy after the famine post 1845. So these relief works included building railways across Ireland, and one of them that we're on today is the Clifton to Galway Railway, which was 49 miles long. There was over 50 overpasses, bridges, underpasses, in its entire length. The following stations were Clifton, the start of the railway. Heading towards Galway, you had Ballynahinch, Recess, Mamcross, Uachtarard, Ross, and Moycullen. It was the normal standard gauge railway built in Ireland, Irish gauge. Built wooden sleepers, iron rail. Eventually it was sold off post-war, 1945. In order to make the rail into bombs. So it was used to, the rail was lifted, sold to Germany to bomb England, which is astonishing. Couldn't believe that. Like, why would you know? So we're just coming towards one of the major structures on the Ballynahinch section, built in 1895 and restored the last couple of months in order to develop the Connemara Greenway. Hopefully the Greenway will be built in all its entirety in a couple of years' time. So it'll be a great asset to the area. And in the distance we have the restored Ballynahinch railway station, privately owned now, along adjacent to the station. The Greenway continues on for another 5 to 8 kilometres. So just coming to this section now, to the end of this section, where the local road divides sections of the Greenway. So this is the Owenmore River we're crossing now on the Greenway. And just behind the wall there is the Ballynahinch Estate Castle. It's a hotel estate castle. The lands is owned by the Ballynahinch Estate Company, and they're still developing the site, hotel site. Gardens were recently completed in 2018. And walk trails around the site just recently upgraded and developed. Just some notes about this railway station here ahead of me. Built in 1895. Brickwork, the red brickwork was imported from England, shipped to Clifton, which is the nearby town here in Connemara. Eventually the Greenway will link up with Clifton, but there are still sections that's not finished. So hopefully in a couple of years' time, this section here, Ballynahinch, will connect with Clifton. I've just walked 2 kilometres off the line, the completed section. So this station is a major hub here because it served the Ballynahinch Estate Castle, where the merchants, like the Indian merchants, used to stay here and reside, and they used the railway for transportation from Galway. Also shipping links was used by the merchants coming here to connect with the railways from Galway to Dublin. So what we're looking here now is the old Galway Clifton Road, used prior to the railway. This has been succeeded by a newer road built adjacent to the railway on the other side. So this station here in Ballynahinch is perfectly well kept. It it was actually restored in the 1980s. So but the Greenway was only developed in recent years, and landowners that own this private station now gave permission to develop the Greenway. So that's all for now. So I hope you enjoyed a short walk on the newly developed Greenway. And hopefully in the future it will be completed. At the moment some sections are open, and just past this railway station, when we cross the main road, which is linking Clifton with Recess here, just I'm showing you the junction here. The Greenway continues on just past the junction above me here ahead, and that continues on for another 8 to 10, maybe 5 to 8 kilometers to 10 kilometers, and crossing another viaduct along the way near Attery, the townland of Attery, which stops at Attery, which is about another 9 kilometers. So that has to continue on to be developed in the near future. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Hope you enjoyed this short video, and thank you.